Hello peoples. So, for today's video, I'm actually going to be doing a little update on my apatheist video that I made a while back. And I wanted to make an update for two reasons. The first reason being that the audio quality was utterly atrocious, because not only had I recorded that on my phone, I had both the air conditioner and the fan running because of how hot it was during that time. And now I actually have the proper recording equipment to record things better. And reason number two, I feel like I can actually go more in depth about what I believe and maybe better explain things than maybe I did the first time. So without further ado, let's get into it. So I had said in my previous video that I was an apatheist, which if you're watching and you don't know what apatheism is basically this sort of attitude that you don't care if God is real or not. You have apathy towards God's existence, and I mean that makes sense because that's literally in the name apatheist. And as of now, I definitely do consider myself to still be an apatheist because, it for me personally, it just seems so pointless to me how people will literally fight each other over whether or not God is real. It just makes me so sad to see people just waste their time like that. And I have also said in my previous video that I grew up Christian. I was raised in a Pentecostal church, and I grew up going to church. And so I was very much devout as a child, but as soon as I was maybe 12, 13 or so, that's when I actually began having doubts in my faith. And I feel like from that point on to this day, I've effectively just been agnostic while hopping around these different belief systems. And, there's actually quite a few beliefs outside of the Christian bubble that I was in that were actually very intriguing to me. I've even dabbled with some of them, like paganism, deism. I've even looked into animism, which it's sort of this idea where inanimate objects possess like this divine power to them, which I mean it is intriguing, but I ultimately just don't really buy it. I can't really buy into any beliefs anymore, and these days I definitely see myself aligning more and more with atheism, because I just can't get myself to believe in God anymore. And I'm also agnostic. I do consider myself to be agnostic in the sense that we can never I don't think we can ever truly know. I don't think we can ever truly get the answer to whether or not God is real, because it's just not something we can definitively prove with our limited abilities. I kind of think of I kind of think of it as like the aliens' existence, because it's like aliens could exist or they also could not. We just don't know. I don't think we'll ever truly know. We just don't know what else is out there ultimately. And so I guess in a sense I'm three things: agnostic, atheist, and apatheist, which I guess in simple terms means don't know, don't believe, don't care. I mean, if you happen to be watching this and you are religious or you do believe in a higher power, it's like, I do not judge you at all. It's like, I think religion can be a great way to find a sense of purpose and comfort in life. And I think that's great that you're able to find a purpose and comfort, even though in my own experience it ultimately just never gave me one. Well, I mean, who knows? Maybe my beliefs may change in the next 5-10 years or so, but I definitely believe that as of now, God's existence is pretty implausible. But we can't ultimately know for sure, and that ultimately, belief or disbelief, God's existence just ultimately does not make a difference in my life. So I guess that wraps it up for this video, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye bye.